Hi, let's talk about some weird stuff. How about a school student who loves killing people, but he doesn't do that because he has social anxiety and he is kinda useless and awkward all the time. This boy likes to fantasize about killing people, and he gets hard when he thinks of dead bodies. When I read the synopsis of this anime, I was really excited to watch it because it's such a weird and unique story and I haven't heard of something similar before. So I decided to give it a chance and watch it. My imagination of this story was like the following. He must be this cool, cold-blooded killer that has this killer instinct. You know, the one where it appears in his eyes when he looks at people. I don't know why I have these high expectations of this show, but I wish I didn't have these expectations because I was kinda disappointed after the first episode. Dear viewer, do you have troubles with sleep? You try sleeping all night but you can't. Maybe you overthink a lot, but rest assured because the solution is in your own hands right now. Yes, it's finally here. Just watch this show and I promise from now on you will be sleeping in no time. Don't thank me, thank the dangers in my heart. He always wants to be alone and doesn't like to talk to anyone, and when he does, it's a short sentence and that's it. There is this tall girl at his class, which happens to be the most famous girl in the school, and everybody loves her. Plus, she's a model. She models clothes for a magazine. Yes, she's your typical famous girl, but she is kinda dumb, ignorant, and doesn't notice the obvious stuff. Okay, on the other hand, this boy is totally messed up in the head, but I think this is too much of a description for him. The actual good description of him is that he's a child that thinks killing is fun, and he likes it. You know, like one of these school phases that you cringe so much at when you get older, and remember your old cringy school days. He saw Yamada, the famous girl, and decided to kill her because he would like to see her dead body in front of him. Now the goal is clear. He wants to kill her, right? When he looked at her, his cheeks turned red, and now he's thinking about her all the time. But he surely wants to kill her, right? The perfect word to describe this child is delusional. Now she enters the school library and tries to do a school project, but she is missing one thing. She wants a paper cutter and don't have any near her. But you know who has one in his pocket all the time? This guy, of course. She wants it and he has it. Remember, he wants to kill her, and that's the perfect chance because they are alone and there's no one around. Plus, it's total silence. It's the perfect situation to do what he wants and kill her. You know what he did? His cheeks turned red and he just simply lent her the cutter without a second thought. Now they have to do a map for the area that the school is in, and everyone is helping with it. Ichikawa enters the room and takes a look at the map with Yamada. They tried to look at their homes and it turned out to be so close of each other. Ichikawa wanted to take a photo of the map where his house is in, but Yamada, being the dumb one, she took his phone to capture a selfie for both of them. You know what he did? His cheeks turned red for the 100th time. A lot of people may like this show, and I totally understand why. They just like to see normal rom-coms and have a laugh. I'm pretty sure there's no weird stuff that people want to see in this anime, right? Like for example, she being a lot larger than him in size has nothing to do with people liking this show. They sure are not degenerate weebs who wants to see the MC get dominated by his big girlfriend when they fall in love with each other eventually. There is no spoiler here, that's just common sense. Why I jumped into this bold conclusion, you may ask? That's a great question. No, it's not. I mean, do I really have to justify the obvious stuff? Okay, back to this weird show. He is starting to really think about her all the time. Yes, all the time. Forget the killing part, it's irrelevant now. Who wants to see boring killing thoughts from a weird school kid when we can see a big girl falling in love with a smaller boy and they both have red cheeks when they look at each other? And that, my friend, is what I call a good rom-com that have the base concrete to be successful in the anime world. This season has some weird stuff, and this is one of them. If you think I'm wrong, just admit it. Admit all your weird fetishes to the gods of anime and you shall know the truth. When you observe the truth in your own eyes, you will feel miserable. So to avoid all of this, just admit that it's a trash show and I promise you shall be forgiven for your degeneracy. Okay, that was all for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and tell me in the comments if you want me to talk about other animes. Check out my last video to see some weird isekai stuff. Hope you all have a great day.